It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Yeah, the most notorious, most violent, an inmate was murdered here just this summer. But because two federal judges essentially said no bail for Diddy, this is where he's going to wait until trial. It's a place that some former inmates have described as barbaric and hell on earth. Minutes after Sean Combs' entire family entered Manhattan federal court, Combs himself entered not handcuffed. He waved to his family, put his fist to his chest, and blew them a kiss. It took under 2 hours for the judge to rule that the government has proven Combs will be a danger to the community, that Combs is at risk of potential witness tampering through current employees, and that the government was persuasive that he is a potential flight risk. After the hearing, Diddy's attorney vowed to fight for his client.
We're not giving up by a long shot. I told Mr. Combs I'm going to try and get his case to trial as quickly as possible. I'm going to try and minimize the amount of time he spends in very, very difficult and, I believe, inhumane housing conditions in the special housing unit of the Metropolitan Detention Facility.
The case against the hip-hop tycoon really hit stride over the summer when a horrific video of him abusing ex-girlfriend Cassie was made public. He took to social media to apologize.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
According to the indictment, Combs is accused of leading an enterprise involved in sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, and other crimes since 2008. Earlier, the U.S. attorney didn't mince words when laying out the charges.
Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct.
Diddy's new home is anything but warm. The only federal jail in New York City, the conditions so harsh, some judges have refused to send people here. A former warden here tells TMZ Diddy could be a target because of his celeb status and the nature of the allegations.
In case you just got out of jail yourself and don't know what's going on, Diddy has been arrested by the feds and indicted on sex trafficking, racketeering, and kidnapping charges. The district attorney was like, yo, we confiscated over 100 bottles of baby oil, narcotics, AR-15s. At first I was like, oh, baby oil, that's part for the course. At first, and this was all used for the freak-offs. There was ketamine. Yep. There was also, there was another, drug that kind of takes people out of their mental sorts for a little bit that they found as well. And that's crazy.
It makes me think about, just for a second, like, the strength it took for Cassie to come forward.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to just read you a quick list. I pulled this up on my phone of what has happened, who sued him since Cassie sued him. Okay. She sued him for like $30 million. He settled the next day. Let us not forget that.
He knew what it was.
That was in November of last year. Then he got sued by a woman named Joy Dickerson Neal. Then December of 23, a woman sues Diddy, accusing him of sexual assault when she was 17 back in 2003. That's all 2023. Now we're into 2024. Lil Rod Jones sues Diddy. We talked about that earlier this year. The Cassie tapes drop in May. Right after that, two more lawsuits. Crystal McKinney sues Diddy. April Lamper sues Diddy. And then just a couple days ago, Don Richard, former member of Danny Kane, sues Diddy. And then now the feds got him.
Yo, and like when somebody said in the chat, Magic said they don't do RICO unless they got you.
Yo, RICO's, they don't, yeah, exactly.
They don't pull that draw 4 out unless they know they got you dead for rights on what they did.
Allegedly, he documented a lot of these things.
Yeah.
Which that's going to be something else that the feds probably got a hold of.
We're going to see. What y'all think is going to happen, yo?
It's crazy, man. I'll tell you what I think. I think he's going away. I really think he's going away. I think other names are probably going to come out. I think this is going to I think this might take a year, dude. Like, this might take a whole year.
Yeah. Yo, Dana Powell said they found tapes from the freak-offs.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing, though, because it's a RICO case, Diddy ain't the only one who's going to go off the grid in all this.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of people who literally have no way out. As a black man in America, it seems like anytime we get somebody that makes it out at a high level, something crazy happens at some point or another that brings that person down. Like Bill Cosby was America's dad. Now, granted, apparently he did those things. So if you're a bad guy, you got to go down. But even Mike Tyson, had to go away for a minute. Will Smith, now he's a villain,
right?
Because he smacked somebody, because he was defending his wife.
Yeah.
I just hate to see our icons go out this way, but if you're doing wrong, you're doing wrong.
Some people in the comments talking about OJ's case. Yeah, trial of the century. This could be 2.0. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's going to be star-studded because I'm sure he's not doing these freak-off parties with regular people, and I cannot. I'm not looking forward to the disaster of it all.
Yeah,
but I'm rather intrigued as to who are these people that are going to pop up on some of these tapes that we had no idea was getting down like that.
When the trial begins, because it's going to be very publicized. Like, who are the names who are going to show up and give testimony in the public court? Like Cassie's for sure going to.
Oh, absolutely.
All these names, all those names that I rattled off earlier, they're probably going to.
Yeah, and I heard that B. Arthur and Rue McClanahan actually was at some of these freak-offs too.
Now, are you serious?
Not at all.
No, okay.
However, I think some names are going to pop up on that level. That will surprise people, and it'd be like, damn, that was actually worse than B. Arthur and Rue McClanahan.
Yeah.
Those are two of the Golden Girls, for those that don't know.
Yeah.
The world is yours. Sky's the limit.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Are you looking for entertaining and educational content to watch? Subscribe to our YouTube channel today for a variety of interesting videos on topics you love. Join our growing community and never miss out on new uploads. Hit the subscribe button now. Discover new ways to learn and be entertained by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Engage with like-minded viewers and stay updated on our latest videos. Don't miss out. Click the subscribe button and be part of our exciting YouTube community.